Does it ever strike you how every living creature, from the smallest bacteria to the largest blue whale, shares a common language? It's a language written not in letters or symbols, but in molecules. Welcome to the fascinating world of genetic coding, the language of life itself. Imagine a blueprint detailing every aspect of an organism. This blueprint is our DNA, a complex molecule composed of 4 types of smaller molecules known as nucleotides: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. They pair up in a specific way, adenine with thymine and guanine with cytosine, forming the rungs of the DNA ladder. Remember these names because they are like the alphabets of our genetic language. They form sequences known as genes, which carry the instructions to make proteins. These proteins then go on to undertake almost every task in our bodies, from building our cells to defending against viruses. But how does this information in our DNA become a protein? This is where the process of genetic coding comes into play, a 2-step dance of transcription and translation. In the first step, transcription, an enzyme called RNA polymerase reads the DNA and creates a complementary strand of messenger RNA or mRNA. This mRNA is a copy of the gene, but with one key difference. Instead of thymine, it contains a nucleotide called uracil. The mRNA then embarks on a journey from the nucleus of the cell to a structure called the ribosome. Here begins the second step, translation, where the genetic code in the mRNA is decoded to build a protein. Each sequence of 3 nucleotides in the mRNA, known as a codon, corresponds to a specific amino acid, the building blocks of proteins. Transfer RNA or tRNA matches the codons on the mRNA with the correct amino acids, which are then linked together by the ribosome to form a protein. But what happens when this coding goes wrong? Well, even small errors can lead to genetic disorders, demonstrating the precision and importance of genetic coding. On the other hand, understanding genetic coding also opens up new frontiers, such as gene editing technologies like CRISPR-Cas9, which hold the potential to correct these errors and cure genetic diseases. In essence, genetic coding is the process that translates the language of our genes into the language of proteins. It's a process fundamental to life, underlying everything from our physical traits to our susceptibility to diseases. It's the key that unlocks our understanding of the molecular basis of life and its myriad forms. So, next time you look at a living organism, remember that beneath its surface, this intricate and beautiful process of genetic coding is taking place, turning the blueprint of life into reality. And who knows, you might just be the one to uncover the next secret in this fascinating language of life.